Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this week's Top Tip Tuesday. Now, while I wait for some people to jump on live, I just want to get myself organized because there's a couple of things that I wanted to walk you through in this morning's Top Tip Tuesday. And there's also some themes that I want to stay focused on. So I'm just getting myself organized. And, we've got some people on live. Now, if you are here, please jump into the comments and say hello. Good morning, hello. It's MJP. Now, MJP, I would absolutely love it if you could go to the link above this post. There should be a link that says click on this to give eCam permission so that I can see your beautiful profile pic when you comment. And whoever else is here, if you do the same thing, 3.1 kilos down. Michelle Jules Parson. That is amazing. So that is the power of 75 hard, and I am freaking stoked for you. Well done and congratulations. So just give me a minute, folks. I'm just trying to get into the group. Time came around too quickly. I took Buddy for a walk this morning, and OMG, crazy dog. Okay, let's see. Oh, it didn't save. Anyway, the things I wanted to talk about today were all around. I updated the post and gave you some themes that I wanted to talk about, and I just wanted to make sure. Boom, we have some pictures. Thank you very much. So we have now Donna. Good morning. Thank you for clicking the link above. I really appreciate that. It's so much nicer for me to be able to see your face. And Joe, hello, and welcome to Top Tip Tuesday. All right, so we've got 75 hard going. Let me just make sure my mic is close enough so you ladies can hear me, which is epic. I am loving seeing so many people engaged. Top tip, by the way, a great way to build your free Facebook community. Good morning. We've got Pooja here as well, one of our newest LBB members. So watch this space. There's going to be lots of welcome onboarding emails coming out over the next week or two. We've got so many new students. It's incredible. But if you are thinking about how do I create a group and get people engaged, the 75 hard challenge is not my challenge, but making a decision to do that and lead that, and then getting nearly 100 people enrolled to do that with me has been a really beautiful way to reignite our Facebook group. So I'm just going to go to our Facebook group and give you some tips around what we are doing and also some of the strategies that I want to share with you over the coming, now is that coming up? Yes, beautiful, there it is. Over the coming weeks and months in LBB. So for those of you that are in LBB, I'm working with a coach at the moment. His name's Dan Bolton, and he runs all the Facebook ads for Taki Moore. So last year I did Taki Moore's black belt. It was epic, but what it made me realize is I can't sit and learn more stuff. I need a team who I can pay to do the stuff for me, and I need to hire people that deliver a done-for-you solution. So as a result, from all of my learnings, I hired a graphic artist called Celie, who now works with me full-time. Celie does video editing, graphics, design, social media. He can manage our website. Like this guy's an all-rounder. He's based in Istanbul in Turkey, and he's on my team full-time. The next person I hired was Amanda. And Amanda is our new events coordinator who is going to be taking all of our events to the next level, which I'm super stoked for. And then the third person I've hired is Alicia, who is going to be our operations manager and then move into eventually become general manager. So I will report to Alicia. Good morning, Sue. Great to have you here as well. So anyway, I've hired these three people who are now on my team, and that changes things dramatically. It means that in the next 6 months, we need to do a full pricing review. And congratulations for being in LBB as you are, because by 2022, the prices will all go up to 10K at the mastermind and 20K at the private level. And we will be strategically building a wait list and only taking 50 people a year, but it will be a premium program. It's going to take us the rest of the year to get to that level. You are super smart because you are in here in 2021 and you got it at a great deal and you have lifetime access to that. So all of the upgrades as we continue to improve it are all yours. Yay. So on top of the team that I've hired, I also hired Dan Bolton and his team to build out a Facebook funnel and a lead generation sort of machine. And this is a strategy for those of you that have a lead generation machine included in your package that we might want to do for you. The big thing he promotes is groups. It's all about the group. And so this is our free group. It used to be called Life Design School. And the first thing Dan said is that name's got to change. And so we've now called it the Six Figure Lifestyle Biz Club, and then in brackets for female coaches, consultants, and experts. And he said, and I think this is very good, and I advise this in the 7 steps anyway, when you create your group, you want something that's searchable. So if you help coaches and consultants, have coaches and consultants in there. If you help female entrepreneurs, have female entrepreneurs in there. So create a group that's focused on what you do and the results that you get. So anyway, we've come up with the name. By the way, it took about 3 or 4 days of brainstorming and writing down 100 different names and going, that one sucks, that one's nice, short list, Dan, what do you think of this? Getting on a coaching call with Dan and going, can you help me work it out? It's funny because I find it so easy to do your guys' stuff, but Jesus, when it comes to my own business, like coaching yourself to get it right is really hard. So I need those sounding boards. Anyway, I love this. Joe said, woohoo, the future is looking amazing. It totally is, Joe. Like the stuff that I'm learning every single year is really great stuff that I'm excited to share back with all of you guys. I learn it to build my business, but I also learn it to build the value of LBB for all of you so that you can learn the strategies of what's working in the market, which is great. I'm very big on the money I make, I invest back into the value of the program, so you guys are winning all the way. Yay. All right, so anyway, we renamed the group. You're allowed to rename your group, I think up to 3 or 4 times, maybe even 5. He said, don't get caught up on the name, but make it searchable. Great advice, Dan. We've created a new banner, which is lovely. And so the key thing that we need to do is create questions so that when people come in, I'm just going to scroll down here actually. If we go to settings, and Kate was asking about this before, in the settings, there should be somewhere asking for group questions, group rules. You want to write those. Where are my questions? Membership questions. So by the way, the type of group I have, let me just give you that. It's a private group. It's visible. And I've chosen pink as the color. I'll just talk you through this so you know what the settings are so that you can set your group up as well. The group affiliation, it's owned by the 7 Effect. Group type, social learning, when you change that, if I click edit, there's different things here. Social learning means you can have units. If you've set up a group and you're going, oh heck, where are the units? Why can't I create learning units? It means you need to change the group type because not all group types have units for learning. So I've chosen group type social learning. Added extra features. Yes, rooms is on. Don't worry about too much of any of that. Here we go. Who can join the group? Profiles and pages. I would have both of that selected. Who can approve member requests? You want to have only admins and moderators approve that. And who is pre-approved to join? Nobody. So that way, when you've got this, people actually have to be given permission to join, and you create member questions, which is here. And here's my questions. You might want to take a screenshot of these and work out your own version of these. So question number 1, are you in business or looking to start your own business? Because I really want to speak to women who are either in a business or thinking about starting a business. Now, I just want to be really transparent with you guys. This was a challenge for me at first because the 7 Effect started not anything to do with business, but life design and goal setting. But right now, 90% of our revenue comes from helping people build businesses, from me being a business coach. All of our events, except for the Ultimate Life Planning Workshop, speak to women in business. The interesting thing is, as we've evolved, even the women who show up to the Ultimate Life Planning Workshop are now business owners, women who are entrepreneurs, who are busy and they want to sort their life out. So I've just got over myself and gone, Jody, stop trying to speak to everybody. You really want to speak to women who are either in business or looking to start your own business. So your first question is going to be a qualifying question. The second question is, I've created a free training that explains how to make 6 figures a year working 3 days a week as a high-value coach or consultant. I'd love to give you free access as a thank you for joining. What's your best email? Now, we want to capture their email here. So your second question is going to be all about capturing their email. Hot tip, there is a plug-in type app that I only found out about yesterday that some of you may already know and use, that we add, and I'll get the name of it and I'll post it in LBB for you, that we can add so it automatically is gathering our email addresses. At the moment, I have to manually capture them when people write them in, so they're slipping through the gates, because this is all changes that I'm literally making right now. But you want to have the second question being all about capturing your emails or their emails. And then the third question is, we help women make 6 figures a year as a high-value coach, consultant, or expert. If you'd like to know how to make a living doing what you love, let us know and we'll send you more info. Now, we have a multiple choice here. Hell yes, which everyone so far has selected, or not right now. So I'm being a little bit fun and using my own kind of language. And here it's just basically testing how engaged they are. So multiple choice at the start, yes, no, or maybe. Middle question, get their email. Third question, you want to actually find out if they want more info, and then we create more info. Now, what you'll notice if I go back to the home is, as we start building out this page, there's going to be a post with an image that says start here. And then there'll be a post that basically gives them all of the freebies. So here's how it works. If I reverse engineer, I'll go back to speaking to you like this. In fact, what I should do is put up my Top Tip Tuesday banner. There's going to be a Facebook ad that's going to offer people a business building bundle. And in the business building bundle, there's going to be the coach's calculator, which is the old funnel we used. There's going to be the 7 value generators, which is a PDF. And there's going to be free membership to the Lifestyle Biz Club, which is this group. Now, if anyone who has a lead generation machine wants to model this, totally up to doing this for you. We will just basically plug in everything that I've done and make it yours. It's actually not that hard, and I can see how super effective it's going to be. So they click on that, they opt in and give their email address, then they go to a landing page which says, thanks so much for grabbing the Biz Bundle. To collect all your goodies, click the button below, join the group and get started. So here's the thing, my friends. This funnel is about getting them straight into the group so you can start building a relationship with them and getting them on your email list so that you can start nurturing them. And then we design the experience that happens after that, following all the same stuff that we teach in the welcome party and all of that cool stuff. So Donna has a comment here. These tips are perfect. Thank you. Literally in the middle of updating my free group, coaching group, and VIP mastermind groups this morning. Boom. I love it when I give you a tip that lands right on time. How good. Joe says, OMG, I want it. So Joe, this is the perfect strategy for you, because one of the resources they're going to get is your archetypes, but we're also going to lead into your funnel the group, so we can build that community. And here's one of the things that I've learned for those of you that were in the coaching arena for 7 steps to 6 figures. That group had epic engagement because we were all going on a journey together. Now, the people that were in that group they paid to do the program, so they had a higher level of engagement. The goal is to get that same kind of engagement in a free group without as much effort. So I put a fair bit of effort into the coaching arena, but at a light type of level, so that basically everyone in the group is slowly falling in love with you and going, oh my God, I just need to actually get some results and start working with Jody. Now, here's the beautiful thing. We've got our existing LBB members in the 6-Figure Lifestyle Biz Club, our free group. And this is a real triple win, because a lot of our members in LBB, which is you guys watching right now, get to use that group as an opportunity to position themselves. When we were at the SA Women Awards, several of my clients were approached by people going, oh my God, you're blah, blah from this. I've been following you for a while, because they've seen people, LBB students, being featured on The 7 Effect or being interviewed by me or just having their photos taken at our different events. So we have a very broad reach and we're very targeted in our marketing. And most of you in LBB actually share our target audience. So this is a real triple win, because number one, LBB students get to profile themselves in the 6-Figure Lifestyle Biz Club. Number two, our free members get to experience not just me, but a whole bunch of other people that they can learn from and be inspired by. And number three, I get to demonstrate that, you know what, these are real people who are hanging out, and this is what our community culture is like, and they're getting results in business. So it's absolutely beautiful validation and proof of results. So Michelle says, I've always loved you. God damn it, Michelle, I wish you'd click that link so we can get your profile picture happening. Anyway, folks, that is exciting stuff. Get your group up and running. Email, please hear me out. Email is still super important. Dan and his team don't really do a whole lot of email marketing. I'm on their list and I don't think I receive any emails from them. The other guy, so I've got Dad, these are my coaches for the year, and then Donald Miller, is all about the email. He doesn't really have a free group. And this is a really important thing for you to understand. It's not one or the other in terms of only one of them works. Both things work. I believe when you do them hand in hand in a clever and systematic way, you can get epic results. And we've been able to ride through the last couple of years without really spending a lot of money on advertising and still maintain a really good level of opt-ins and engagement just from organic marketing. Every time we turn up the dial, so we turned up the dial over Christmas, just for 2 months, whoa, we get a huge amount of leads coming in. We learn a heap of stuff about what works and what doesn't. And then we move on to the next version of that. So we're constantly looking to learn and improve. So the other top tip, if you have any questions about that, please let me know and I'm happy to answer them while we're here and live. But the other top tip that I really wanted to share with you comes from this. So I have just finished this. This was one of the books, this was the book I was reading 10 pages a day of for 75 Hard. And right at the end, he talks about what to expect at the different phases of 75 Hard. And then he goes into, and so in the group, I'll actually share some of those tips because we are in phase 1 at the moment. And he says phase 1 is like being an immigrant in a foreign land. And he sort of talks about back in the 1800s, imagine you've come from Poland on a ship and you've landed in New York City. And it's exciting, but it's overwhelming and it's all new and you don't really speak the language and it can be uncomfortable. And he said, some people will get excited by the changes and go, right, I'm sticking around. And other people will go, I don't like it here. I want to get back on the boat and go home. And so by day 8, apparently, after week 1 is done, a lot of people drop out of 75 hard. But we're in it still. We're on day 9, are we? Yeah, day 9. And we've managed to crack past that common dropout phase. Anyway, in the Q&As, he uses a really beautiful analogy, and he says the secret to success is all about focus. Unsuccessful people focus on what could go wrong. And we write about this in our book, The 7 Effect, because we hear a lot from women. Their inner thoughts is, but what if it doesn't work? What if I don't succeed? What if I never make any money? And that is the thing that occupies their internal thought train. And I always say, but what if it does? Why don't you focus on what if it does work? What if I make more money than I could ever imagine? What if Pooja, this is for you, my friend. What if I actually build a successful business that is changing the lives of my clients, changing my own life, and changing the lives of my family? What if all that happens? And so successful people focus on the goal, the outcome, the desire. Unsuccessful people focus on the problem. And he says one of his best mates is an elite sports car driver. And you guys have probably heard this analogy before. But as a sports car driver, like that's a very hard thing to do. You have got to be so focused because at any split second, you could crash. Oh, yay, she did it. Oh my God, Michelle, I just saw that you finally clicked the link. Thank you. That makes me so happy. You've literally made my day. Anyway, any second, sports car drivers, they could totally crash and end their life. Here's the thing. If a car driver goes off and sees, oh my God, the wall is coming, and they even remotely for a split microsecond look at the wall, they crash. Racing car drivers know this. This is a fact, scientifically proven, because at an unconscious level where your eyes go, your body moves. It's all happening faster than you can even blink. So racing car drivers are trained, not chained, that would be cruel, trained to always keep their eyes on the track. They look nowhere else but the track. And so if they veer off, the wall is not even an option to look at. They keep their eyes on the track. And this is what keeps elite car drivers winning, staying focused, seeing the track, not the obstacles, not the potential fatal crashes. And so I wanted to share this tip with you. For those of you that are in 75 hard, keep your eye focused on how fit you're going to feel, how strong you're going to feel, how light you're going to feel, whatever your goals are, how mentally tough you're going to be. But for here in LBB, the Lifestyle Business Builders Group, I want you to stay focused on your goals for 2021. When you're at the boot camp, some of you are coming to this week's boot camp, which is going to be epic. On day 3, we are going to develop your strategic plan on a page. And on that plan, it is going to have the 5 pillars of lifestyle business with a mantra that is motivating to you under each of those pillars. We're going to craft up the words that will be your mission around each of those pillars. And then we are going to dot point out the specific KPIs that are going to go in that particular pillar. So this is going to be your track for the year. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to type it up into a Word document. We're going to have big, beautiful sheets of paper to scribble it out on the day. I'm going to send it to Celie, my designer, And you guys are going to get back a print-ready copy that you can have your brand on, and it can be beautiful and colourful. And it's going to be an A3, which is bigger than an A4. And you print it out and you put it on your wall and you put it in your house and you put it everywhere you need to, so that you are 100% on track at all times. So for those of you that aren't coming to the boot camp, because we only invite 10 people into the boot camps because they're very intense, I will share with you the way we do this on some of the coaching calls. And I recommend, no matter where you are around Australia, if you are in this, we only do the boot camps once a year, that you put it on your list to get in that room, because it is a very valuable 4 days. And in fact, we've got Anne. Hey, Anne, she says, sounds great. Coming all the way from Canberra to come and do the boot camp. Super excited by that. Pooja says, loving 75 hard. I'm so glad you are, Pooja. I think you're going to really come out the other end with so much focus. Anne's having to go. Bye-bye, Anne. Thanks for being here. That was my all-time favorite boot camp. I'm guessing that's Ali Nitschke because when she did the boot camps with me in 2019, when we did the big planning session, she was like, oh my God, loving this one. So it is a great session, and just being able to leave with that beautiful plan is fantastic. I also love the fact that we now have a designer who can help make those plans look beautiful and print worthy so that you can stick them in your office. That is pretty exciting. Ali says, yep, it's me. Oh, guess what? Anne's actually literally on the road to Adelaide right now, coming for the boot camp. Anne, you may have already hung up, but I hope you got my email. Another bonus for the boot campers. We're doing a photo shoot on day one. So get your glad rags on, dress to impress, all the other cliches I can throw at it. I've got the epic Jade from Fable and Fig coming to just shoot the event. And so I said, do you reckon we could just sneak in some profile pics and some action shots of each of the attendees so they get to go away with that as well? And she said, totally, we'll totally do that. So we don't normally do that for boot camp, but this time that is an amazing bonus. Here's the thing. You'll get headshots, but you'll also get facilitation shots of you teaching either from a whiteboard or from a PowerPoint. So super excited about all the goodness that 2021 has to bring. Sue says she's looking forward to meeting you in person, Anne, as well, which is great. All right, folks, that's it from me with Top Tip Tuesday. Build your group, get the group answering the right questions when they get in there. Set your group up with the right settings. If I went too fast or you lost any of that, by all means, jump on a coaching call and we'll work that out. And stay focused on the track. The track is your plan. And I really want you to get that strategic plan on a page done by the end of March. Once we've gone through the boot camp, I'm going to share the resources back into LBB, and we'll have some training on that so you can all have your strategic plan on a page ready to rock and roll. All right, that's it from me. By the way, I do have one place left. We were sold out 2 days ago, but now there's one place come available for the boot camp. If anyone's watching and thinking, oh my God, I wish I could be in the room, it is tomorrow. I've got a couple of emails from people said they're interested. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. So I know it's super short notice, but anyway, if you're interested, reach out to me personally and I'll let you know if the place is still there. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you on a coaching call soon. Thank you so much for so many of you tuning in live. It really makes it fun to present these Top Tip Tuesdays when I have people here. Sue says, fabulous bonus, Jody. I know. We can thank Jade for that, which is pretty cool. She's amazing. All right, team. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.